yeah, elevator time. Up we go. You guys excited to talk to the council? Okay, I take it you are not.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I just asked you about the council.
We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I trust Mr. Udina. I mean, he didn't make a very good first impression, did he? He was a bit of an arse butt. So, yeah, we'll see what the council says. But I'm sure Udina will fuck it up somehow. He's not, for an ambassador, he's not very diplomatic. He just kind of yelled at the council before. It's not really how you do your job.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous.
Who's this handsome gentleman talking to Executor Palin? Well, if it isn't
Commander Shepard,
Garrus Vakarian.
I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
So you're investigating Saren as well, eh?
Most of his activities are
Interesting, a useful person to know, perhaps.
But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council.
We certainly do feel things with our guts.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
They'd better. Because by God, I need to avenge Nihilus. Some ominous music playing. I'm sure that's a good sign. I'm sure everything's fine. Everybody relax. It's fine. It's just the council in charge of, you know, the whole galaxy basically. Yeah, no pressure.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
All right. Glad to see you waited for me. I know I dicked about outside talking to random aliens, but come on, could have waited.
But there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling.
But I saw it too in a
I resent
cutscene.
these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
Don't you say his name, you fuck!
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed.
Rude.
But what can you expect?
You know.
From a human.
It's, hey, shh, don't you, that's, you know.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Don't you bring my species into
Your
this.
species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres. He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Calm down,
Shepard's
Udina.
mission
It's
into
fine.
The Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
He can say what
This
he
meeting
likes.
has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
I'll
You
find
can't hide
proof.
behind the council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
I mean, you know,
Anything else to add?
that's
Commander
fair.
Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I'll get your evidence. Don't you worry.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Don't worry, Saren. You'll get yours.
This meeting
You'll get
is
what's coming to you. I'm gonna avenge Nihilus. Oh, and the human colonies. That's also important. Yeah, it's pretty important. You know, can't forget that just because of my burning passion for Nihilus.
Hearing, Captain. You and
Saren have too much history. It made the council
I'll be honest,
question
Udina, I feel like it was a mistake
know,
having you there at that hearing.
He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you have
Tell me
history
about
with
the
Saren.
history
Do
between
you want
you
to
and Saren.
I worked
elaborate?
with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
I mean, I could have guessed some
We
of
shouldn't
that.
talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And
But
he
I
has to be stopped.
asked you, you can't just deflect like that.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
Gross, I don't want to expose him.
That
That's...
C-Sec investigator.
Oh, you mean like find evidence
That's
on
right.
that he's
He was
that
asking
he's
for more
shady.
time to
Got
finish
it.
his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yes,
Any
let's go
idea
talk to
where we can
Garrus.
find him?
He was very
I have a contact
it was very
in
dreamy.
C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They
I mean,
suspended
it
Harkin
shouldn't
last
be
month
hard
for
to
drinking on the
locate
I won't waste my
Garrus.
time
I mean, it's not like
You
he's
won't
hiding
have
from
to.
us.
I don't
And
want
he's
the
on
council
Citadel
using your
security.
past
It should be
history
super
with
easy to
Saren
track
as
him
an
down. Why
excuse
should we have to
ignore
talk to
anything we
Harkin?
turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I will
need
take
to
care of it.
some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
Well, you got any other leads, mate?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial...
Barla Vaughn, I just talked to that lad.
He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about
Have
Saren.
you heard that? I feel
his
like that's not
information
something
won't come
people
cheap.
should know.
I should go.
Good luck,
That
Shepard.
could just be a rumor.
I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Don't worry, I can handle it, Anderson. I am Commander Shepard after all. Where am I going? This way. Well, time to go start our investigations. I don't actually remember what information Barla Vaughn actually gives you. So that'll be an interesting discovery. Why am I... did I just... I don't know, I just pressed to get out my weapons, but that's okay. Put them away now. This music's the best. Aw. I only got it for a second because you guys were talking. So rude. Alright, Barla, what you got for me?
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I was told to talk to
I
you.
heard you work for the Shadow Broker.
And I do what I told.
Do you have
Do
any
what I'm
information about
told.
Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something.
I feel like that's not something you just volunteer.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
Oh, it's awfully good of you.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
Just like
I don't know
Nicholas.
the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Thanks for the info.
Very well. I'll go do that.
My pleasure, Commander.
Cheers a bunch. Right. Let's head down to the wards. Ah, there's drama going on.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Well, that makes sense.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Hello, my friend.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers?
Not exactly.
Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on
Let's
here?
hear your side of things.
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
I
So
don't
you're
know.
breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit.
That sounds fair to me.
This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. But
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can
regrettably,
explain the situation.
well, I have no strong opinions either way, so, you guys are gonna have to sort this out for yourselves. Nothing I can do. My hands are tied, lads. Sorry. Maybe if I am forced to do something good or bad, I can do the opposite for those guys, and thus keep the balance of the universe. Because that's what I believe in. As the neutralist of parties.
On Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be
It's
adequately
quite neat,
protected.
getting like news broadcasts and shit and conversations in the elevators. I always enjoyed it. Obviously, everyone knows the meme that about the Mass Effect elevators. Alright, another elevator. Since we love elevators so much. Right, yes, escape. Run away. Alright, so we're now in the wards. Ooh, let's observe this scenic view. How lovely. Actually still pretty damn high up, as it turns out.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races.
I don't know,
than
mate,
thought.
but we didn't build it.
No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Alright, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Oh, what does FNG stand for?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I have no idea. No idea what FNG stands for. What am I doing? Let's go CSEC first. Which is down this way. Yes, yes, yes. Yes it is. Oh, another elevator. Hell yeah. Oh, now we're going up. Exciting. We've gone down twice, now we're going back up.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Hello, citizen.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
Do tell.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
I wonder how he got that name.
What'd he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
Well,
what
that was
does
silly
Saren
of
have
him.
to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
Well, well, well.
Get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
Tell
Alright.
Fist a visit.
That sounds like a good
What
plan.
about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
Oh, yes, of course. We have to go find Garrus. He was
here
dreamy.
just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Well, let's have exciting new Krogan lad, and we'll keep Caden for now. Although at some point I will be swapping out all the boring humans for exciting aliens. What's along here? Actually, no, I'll try and take people along who are appropriate for each mission, I think.
Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorbin.
I mean, I have important business to do, but let's talk to these random
Hey there.
side characters.
You're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What are you doing here?
I am Jalid. I came here to seek aid from the authorities, but they won't listen to me. My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
Well, that
How do you know he wants
that's
you
a
dead?
serious accusation.
Changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance.
So their little the dangly bits on their helmets under the like central nose piece, like they kind of flop around. I don't think they do that in later games. I feel like they stopped doing that, but they do it in this game. I'll need to keep an eye out on that in the future. Right.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
I will talk to
Just
him.
tell me where he is and I'll go
That's
find him.
all I can promise at this point.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorbin. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist. Well, good luck.
Well, if I won't have any trouble, why are you worried about him, eh? You tell me that.
Hello, Commander.
Howdy. What's up here? Tracking terminal. Ooh. Looking at things leveled me up. First aid. Let's improve that a little bit, eh? And assault rifles. Sweet.
Every time I visit the Citadel, C-Sec brings me here for a friendly chat.
Can't imagine why Rex. Not really sure what this. Not sure what the purpose of this big old room is. Maybe it's like a massive holodeck for like training simulations or something exciting like that. Who knows? It's a mystery. One of the galaxy's greatest mysteries. The purpose of that room. That elevator will take us back up to the Normandy for when we need to leave the Citadel. Where... No, this takes me to Docking Bay. Does this take me to the Presidium? It does. Well, I need to go to the wards anyway. But we're gonna go find Garrus. There was one time I played through this game and I tried to leave the Citadel without finding Garrus again, just to see what would happen if I could actually leave the Citadel without recruiting him, but it's not possible to do. Like, even if I went to Cora's Den right now and skipped going to the clinic and finding him there, he would, right at the end before I leave on the Normandy, he would come find us there. Or he might do it up when we speak to the council again. He might find us there, I'm not sure. Either way, he comes and finds us, and you have to recruit him. It's the same with Ashley on Eden Prime. Like, you get the dialogue option to say, no, don't come with us, we'll take it from here, but then Caden's like, no, we should take her. So you have no choice but to recruit everyone, which is fine. Like, from a game design standpoint, that's fine to do so. It's just interesting to know.
Tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or who are you?
Let her go.
Damn, Garrus. Ooh, time for a fight. Wait, I need my assault rifle. How do I... It's not a bloody... I'm sure there's a hotkey for it, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I put radiation rounds in this thing. Now I'm shooting green. That's pretty cool. Come out, mate. Ooh, I'm edging you. That's exactly what I meant to say. Damn, they have to... Oh, damn it, I just tried to reload. Friggin' grenade. Although, actually, that's not a bad idea. Ha! Throw a grenade. Get him! Get him! Explode! There we go. I did it. Hey, Garrus. See. Grab stuff. Anything else in this place?
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
Obviously,
No,
a bit of a risky shot, but you know,
all of you.
that's fine.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They worked for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The one I told you about, Shepard.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
Certainly is.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Hell yeah, we'll take you along.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be
The enemy of the enemy of my enemy is a friend. So let's take super exciting aliens. Also, as much as the humans are boring, in comparison, they actually don't really have much of a stake in this particular attack on Fist. So.
Thank you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Well,
I'll be going
you're welcome.
Now. Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Was it? We didn't really say much, but I appreciate the lie.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Yes.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
Oh,
I've
sure.
been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
How do you know
I
that my
guess.
investigation is gonna uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Well,
No promises,
we'll see.
but if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
We'll see about that. Yeah, Cora's Den isn't up that way. It's this way. There's a different bar up that way called Flux. We'll go to later. Well, I'm not interested in buying anything.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
I mean, Eden Prime didn't exactly
Nice
go
to meet
well.
you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Might be a slight
I know
exaggeration.
you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Well, sure. Anything to boost my ego. I mean, anything for a
Here you
fan.
go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Sure. No problem, bud. You keep on keeping on. There's Shoreman over there. The friend of the Volus I randomly talked to.
Hold it right there. Just throw me the data and you can walk away.
Who are you? What do you want?
You know who I am. And I know you're stalling. I'll ask you one more time. Give me the data and you and Jalid will live to see another day.
We don't have what you're looking for.
Fine. Have it your way. Boys?
I wasn't exactly looking for a fight. But, you know, you bring the fight to Shepard, Shepard gonna bring the fight to you.
Wait, I give up. I give up. Please don't kill me.
I mean, you tried to kill me
Why shouldn't I
first.
kill you right here? Why are you willing to die for this data?
I thought you knew. He said you were going to deliver it.
And what exactly was I supposed to be delivering?
It's the initial data from scanning the Keepers. You see, we stole some research from our work to make the scanners. We were supposed to work together. I get the data, he analyzes it.
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After
Gross.
centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. But it doesn't matter now. I just want to live. I don't care if I ever see that data again.
So how do you gather data on the Keepers?
It's not difficult, really. Just get within range and scan them. You seem interested. Enough to help me, perhaps?
Maybe.
How could I help you?
I'll give you my scanner. Whenever you see a Keeper, scan it. Discreetly. My database will update automatically each time you scan a unique Keeper. Then I'll update your account with a few credits.
Oh,
I suppose
that's
a little
awfully good of you.
scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid.
Oh, certainly. I will be speaking with him. I'm not a fan of being used
time, I'll talk to him.
to,
Thank you. And happy scanning,
well,
Commander.
as a glorified assassin, I suppose. You guys enjoy the show? Oh, I still have my pistol in my hand, even when well, sort of. No, I do, and then when I run, it kind of I kind of start holding it right at the top. That's interesting. Right, Cora's den. Here we come. Whoops.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Look out!
Hostile contact.
I will destroy you.
There we go. Come on, come out, mate. Okay, we'll shoot someone else then. I'm kind of crouch right now. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Silly me. You know what? Aha! Grenades! Now I've worked out how to actually use them. Some long distance shooting. I'll just come a little closer to you, eh, mate? Oof.
Locked and loaded. Enemy is everywhere!
Alright. Good job, lads. Definitely have a walk next to it. Oh. I kind of didn't. Oh, wow. I didn't realize people disintegrated if I used this ammo. I was rather hoping that I wouldn't have to kill them, but they ran away. No, they ran away, but they also went hostile, and my allies started shooting them, so... Oh, take cover. Is that Garrus who says that line? It's happening a lot. But it didn't sound like Garrus.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Hold on, hold on.
I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her.
That's where she is, you fuck. Just answer the question.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
You wanker.
Give me the location, now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Alright. Well, pleasure doing business.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
I mean, as much as I want to be neutral.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.